this is Danielle, your Texan treasure hunter, here to bring you a great blue moon sale that we have this weekend in spring. This is just off of 2920, so it's a very easy access neighborhood. It's a smaller house, but y'all, this house, I keep saying this every week and we keep having these houses that are just packed full, but this house is packed full of crafts, crafting, quilting, any kind of craft, we have it, and any kind of craft was done considerably well. And then for the men, we have a garage fully loaded with tools, hand tools, power tools, all kinds of tools, plus collectibles, furniture, jewelry, you name it, it is in this house. So let's come take a tour. So again, our house is in Spring, just off of 2920. The sale is going to be October 25th and 26th. That's Friday and Saturday from 9 to 3 both days. We're going to go a little bit longer because there are so many things in here. So let's step inside. So immediately when you come inside, if I go straight ahead, it's the living room. If I take a right, it's to the kitchen. So I'm going to head to the kitchen first, but I want to showcase this beautiful clock by the front door right as you come in. And then I'm going to turn around and head to the kitchen where we have this LG refrigerator, very clean, nice little fridge. We have a kitchen full of items, as you can see, the cabinets, and I'm going to point out a few things as we go along. Several different cast iron pieces, including this gorgeous Le Creuset. I actually don't know that I've seen one with the handle skillet like this, but you can see it's in blue and it's in pretty good shape. Lots of pots and pans and cookware. And then we have all of our utensils here. There's some really cool and unique items. Lots of cookie cutters, some biscuit cutters, just all kinds of utensils. Then I'm going to turn around behind me, and this is where we have a lot of our bakeware. Look at that rolling pin. I love these without the handles. Those are very nice and easy to use. Nice set of knives. Lots of glassware. Some of this is antique and some of this is vintage. And you can see the stems, really pretty. Several different sizes in the sets. Okay, as we move to the kitchen area, we see we have this rolling little cart here. And then in the kitchen area, we have this very unique and unusual kitchen table, and you can see how the sides will fold out to make it bigger. It's all one piece, so there's not a separate leaf. It's inside the table. Get a better look over here. So this is an antique piece. There are 4 chairs that go with it, and you can see the carving detail and also on the chairs. And then we have this gorgeous hutch behind it. This is definitely European. You can see the carvings and the design, very unique. The plate holders, really gorgeous piece. And then we have some beautiful pottery as well displayed. Over here in the windowsill, we have some small appliances and more bakeware, Pyrex things. And then let's head into the living room. This is also where our cash register is going to be, our hold shelf, and where we're going to do our checkout. See, we have this leather rocker recliner, a little desk with a computer monitor, a nice Vizio flat screen TV on this entertainment center that has all of the little nooks and cubbies to store your things. This is a real pretty curio, and I like the size of it because it's not a super huge one. It does light up. And then a Singer sewing machine and a baby Singer. And this has the cabinet as well. behind me, we've set up for additional dishes and china. This is a really pretty set. You can see the petite flowers. This is from Germany. We have lots of serving pieces to go with it. Lots of glassware, some pewter. This is one of those batter bowls. It's just a little bit of everything. Some more pottery, Mexican pottery, Christmas dishes. And it looks like this family also traveled the world. And you can see we have things from the Middle East. This is from the Kingdom of Saudi. A set of mugs. There's some things in some other rooms that I'll show you as well that are also from the Middle East. We have a little bit more organization to do over here, but I just want to highlight a couple of these little bookcases. This one has great design. Look at the little feet on it. This is more of a mid-century piece. We have lots of camera equipment, many different lenses and body cameras. We have old video cameras, lots of cameras, some good brands. And then up here on the table, which will be our register, we're starting to sort the jewelry. We have not sorted through it all yet, but there is quite a bit of jewelry. We have these Swarovski crystal little animals. And this is a nativity, and it's Waterford, Marquis Waterford. Another Minolta camera and lens, and some more jewelry. Like I said, we're still sorting through the jewelry, everything in here. So look for some pictures for that as the week goes by. Okay, so we're gonna head down the hallway, and as we go, we have some artwork. These are some, it looks like graphite inks. Not graphite ink, I cannot talk today. Graphite pencil. This first bedroom was an office and also a woodworking room. So you see against the wall, we have a bookcase with lots of books, another cabinet. There's some cool, look at that boat. This guy. Some more artifacts from the Middle East. This, I want to get over here and show. This is gorgeous. So this is framed in a shadow box frame. And this is also from either Saudi or one of the Middle Eastern countries. It's really beautiful. Lots of artwork on the wall. We have some computer equipment. So we have a monitor and a tape deck. Some more office supplies over here, as well as art. And then behind me, we have a boat model in progress with lots of tools and everything to make it, and then like the rest of it down here in the box as well. This is another shadow box. Oh, the light is reflecting, so it's hard to see. And then we need to find a place for, there's one more. Set it here so it's easier to see. Another, see, in the shadow box frame. So some pretty cool pieces in here. We're going to continue down the hallway to one of the craft rooms. So this is a large craft and sewing room, and turn around behind me because what we just passed, all this fabric, and this is a lot of nice Quilting fabric, we have some nice brands in here from quilt stores. We have quite a combination of patterns. We even have some of the batiks. We've got fat quarters, we've got yardage, all really nicely folded and displayed, which is great. Up here, there's large packages of batting. So most of this is the warm and natural batting. We have lots of paint media, and then also we have these jelly rolls. So several of these, some of these are Moda and other good brands. Some scrapbooking supplies. These are containers that have scrapbooking paper. Some have pads, some have loose paper. There's just a combination in there. These will be selling as the entire case, and they'll be priced as such. Over here is our stamping department, and again, just tons and tons of stamp pads and stamps. Some of these are the acrylic that you stick on the blocks. These are in this bucket, and then we have the traditional wood over here. Lots of stamp pads. There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, Versamarks. There's all different brands. There's just tons and tons of these. Some more stamps here. This is our more of these chemical dyes. Sketchbooks. We have canvases. So for painting, these are a lot of these little tiny canvases. Pens and scissors and more dyes and glitter and cutters and just everything you can imagine in here, as well as finished art pieces. More pen and graphite art, some photography art. Down under the table, we have even more fabric and scraps of fabric. This bookshelf holds more yardage of fabric as well. Lots of creativity in this room. These are cushion inserts for making cushions for chairs. More stamp sets. And then this is our wall of yarn and some fabric. And so just like the fabric, a lot of these are some good brands. We have the little cakes. We have the nice Mandela. Got some good yarn. There's some really nice spools of it down there. There's some bamboo. We've tried to organize it as best as we can by color and style, but there is a lot, which I know you can appreciate and everybody loves. And then in the closet, we have some books, sewing books and cookbooks. This cute little dresser. And then more patterns and books on this side as well. Okay, now we're gonna head into the master bedroom. And as we walk in, look at these cool basket containers. We have a dresser with a mirror, and then it matches the bed. This is a queen size bed. Mattress is in really nice condition. Even the mirror above, and then matching nightstands. Little hope chest at the end. And then we have a couple of tables for decor. Again, some nice art, some really pretty art in this house that looks like Amsterdam to me. Not 100% sure, but it looks similar. And this is definitely in the Middle East, camels. That's a pretty piece as well. I know a lot of people around here have traveled to the Middle East and lived in the Middle East as well, because the oil and gas industry here in Houston is so big. So a lot of people would like these types of collectibles as well. I know I've been there a couple times and I really enjoyed it. Look at that bluebonnet painting, so pretty. And then on this table we have a lot of collectibles as well. We have several different German beer steins. These are all from the Middle East, very collectible. And then, oh, yep, these are the KLM Amsterdam houses. A few of those. We have some Hummels. Some pretty pottery pieces. A little wee chair. Little baby chair. Another little high chair. Rocking chair. Some more artwork. Oh, look at him. That's cool. He's three-dimensional. Some more pretty artwork. And then we're gonna head into the closet where we have some clothes. We have a couple leather coats hanging here. And also some more clothing. There's some men's clothing and ties. Let's step back a little bit. There's a little bit of fall decor. And we have some linens and towels behind me, organized in the closet. Okay, I'm gonna head into the second craft room that we have. This is off of the living room, so it's kind of like an add-on to the house. But there's tons of craft stuff in here as well. We have a bucket of scissors. There's actually some really nice scissors in there. Some cutters. Those are all metallic threads. Lots of embroidery floss. There's more paint supplies. Lots of pins. And these are the good ones, you guys. These are the Copic markers. Those are really nice. Lots of quilting backing for making embroidery on a quilt machine. This is a cool little cabinet because look at the drawers. They're really shallow, but there's a lot of them. So you can organize all this little stuff in those drawers, which we've pulled it all out, which is kind of why it looks like a little bit of a hot mess, because it was organized in the drawers, but you can't see it in the drawers to buy it. And then this is a silhouette cameo. This is to make the vinyl cuttings. And then we have all of the pens. You can do the coloring and stuff as well. Like I said, she did all the crafts and she did them very well. She did not buy anything that was cheap. Everything is really nice brands. Look at all the quilt templates. We even have some quilts hanging up in here. Some of them are quilts, some are starters, some are just the tops. There's a couple of these alpha cabinets for storage. People always like those. Some more batting. And imagine this, there's more fabric over here, guys. More fabric in this room as well. This is a loom for weaving, and there's some of the pieces. This is you're gonna have to see the photos online, because this table, both sides expand out, so it's a great craft work table that then folds up really nice and compact in your space. So that's a really nice table. And then look at that huge cutting mat that was on top of it, and then all these little bookcases for storage. We have another one of the alpha rolling shelves. We have this shelving with lots of patterns and stuff on it. And then this is a nice wood storage piece, which more templates. We have more thread. a little refrigerator because you get thirsty working in here. And then look at that, another alpha shelf, some more quilt toppers. This is a really nice quilting lamp. Over against the wall, the birds, this is the start to a quilt. So these are the squares that have been appliqued and need to be sewed together. And then on this table over here, even more crafting. So we have the cuddle bug with all of the templates, several irons, punches, all kinds of paints and fabric, dyes and things like that. And then down here, look at all the sewing thread and the spools. So many, and these are nice quality. These aren't just your Walmart, much Walmart stuff. If you're a crafter or a sewer, you've already recognized that this is a sale you need to be at. Okay, so we've stepped out into the garage, so you could say this is the men's craft room where the men are going to be, because there are so many tools in here. We also have the washer and dryer is out here, and in the corner there is a chest freezer. So I'm just going to kind of walk down the aisles. It's a little tight, so the whole house is tight. We are going to need to limit how many people come in here for safety. But we have this Craftsman toolbox. We have an oscillating spindle sander, grinder. This is a, I think this is a palm sander. Yeah. We have, this is a Ryobi, this is all the woodworking bits. Little cabinet for those. Closes up, which is kind of nice. Ryobi drill press. And of course you're seeing all the things in the background as well. All the tools hanging on the wall, all the extra pieces. We have this bandsaw. This is always everybody's favorite, all of the clamps. And then the cart with all of the small little drill bits and jigsaw blades and stuff. We have some hand tools here. A Ryobi table saw. You can tell there was definitely a favorite brand in this garage. There's a lot of DeWalt as well. Very good brands. Come on this side. So we have some Dremel, some other tools down there, hand tools. This is the front of the Ryobi. It's a 10-inch table saw. We have this Ryobi planer. This is an exercise bike, a recumbent bike. And this is a skill router table. And it's actually on top of a workmate bench as well. So that's actually two separate pieces. Lots of fishing poles and fishing equipment. And then on the table behind me, we have set up additional tools and items from the garage, including scrap fabric down there in the corner. Then we have some drills with some chargers, some Coleman camping gear, just a little bit of everything in here. And then of course we have a lot of wrenches and sockets and hand tools as well. There's some more camping gear down there. Here's a wall of hand tools. And then some more baking items, bakeware, paint supplies. This is a headboard and footboard to a bed. Lots of these large canning jars, really big ones. And then some more shop rags and stuff down there. So lots to see at this house. This house is just loaded. We are going to extend the hours till 3. It's going to be Friday and Saturday, October 25th and 26th from 9 to 3 both days. Again, we're in spring. We can't wait to see you. Please be sure and like and subscribe to our videos so you see all of the content first. See you this weekend.